ladies, back again doing something that I never thought I would do. Direct sales is a really important part of our economy. I would say at least as important as subscription services. And then one day I was added to a group on Facebook for my stepsister-in-law, who it turns out she recently became I don't know, I think the Younique people are called presenters. They're not consultants. I'm pretty sure it's presenters. And she's hosting her first online party. So, of course, I became curious. And those of you who have been watching my videos for a while now, you know that I'm a cheapo. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on anything, but to support the business venture of a family member, I was willing to give it a try. Plus, Younique has this totally badass, like 14-day love it or money back guarantee. So I figured, why not? You know, my savings account doesn't need that extra 70 bucks, does it? Does it? So, without further ado, I present to you my first ever Younique order, along with first impressions and some ideas. I should mention that in addition to the items that I actually ordered, my stepsister also sent me some samples from her own personal stash. So I'll be mentioning those items too, just to keep myself honest. So here we go. The first things I ordered were the Moodstruck Precision Pencils. I ordered 3 of them because there's a deal on the website where you get a little bit of a discount if you order multiples. And I have a weakness for bright colored eyeliners. I got the color Prosperous, which is a cool green color. And that's actually pretty true to what the color actually is. And then I got the color Passionate, both because of the name and because I have a weakness for purple. And then I picked up Pristine, which is very, very white. Honestly, when I saw it on the website, I thought it was a more cream color. That was my mistake, but I'm going to try to make use of this anyway because it's a white eyeliner. I mean, you can't really do a whole lot of damage with that, theoretically. I also got the Moodstruck Opulence lipstick in the color Upper Class, which that's the packaging right there, and this is just so sleek, and I love the matte black packaging. It is so much fun. The design on the, let me see if I can show you, on the wind-up tube is so cool looking, and here, just for your information, is the color. Very, very pretty color. Not as bright as I thought it was going to be. I feel like the pictures on the website are not quite true to color on the product, but I still ended up with some very pretty colors. The last item that I picked up was a matte pigment in the color Crushed. It is a green, and I am in love. Let me see if I can show you. It comes with a little, sorry, I'm trying to do things from the other side. It comes with a little sifter in the lid, which is really fantastic. And this is the first thing that I'm going to show you and kind of give you my impressions. I just dumped a little bit out, and I'm using my favorite round brush just to give you a little bit of an idea. I don't have any primer on my hand at all, and you'll see I'm just tapping it on right here. It doesn't go on super dense and heavy, but I'm tapping a lot off the brush because I'm very nervous with pigments and I don't like to apply a lot at the same time. So there's just one brush, quick tap. It blends beautifully. The pigmentation is great. The color is fantastic. I was very, very pleased that I got such a good amount, and in fact, let me see if I can find on the box, 1.2 grams, which is a little bit more, I think, than I would get if I ordered a mini in one of my favorite indie brand, like loose eyeshadows or pigments. So the $12 price is a bit steeper than I would really like, but I do know that a lot of a lot of name brand and high-end companies charge a lot more than that for basically about the same amount. And I don't know about the quality of those other brands, but this stuff is really good and probably almost worth the money. If you're someone who's willing to spend good money on good makeup, that's actually a win. Which really kind of surprises me a little bit. I was expecting to have to really work with it. I was thinking that I would have to learn how to use it, that I would have to mix it with something else. Um, but I really didn't. It just right out of the package, it's fantastic. And I'm really, really glad that that worked out as well as it did for me. Next, I'm going to work my way backwards, I guess, and talk about this lipstick, the color Upper Class. I was expecting something a bit brighter. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the pictures on the website are not 100% accurate to what you actually receive, but with their guarantee, you know, you can just send it back and get a different color or something like that. Swatch right here. It's not super opaque. This is what it looks like with two strikes just freshly applied on the back of my hand. When I put it on my, well, I'll talk about that in just a second. The last thing that I'm going to show you, line by line, is the eyeliners, of course. So this is what it looks like with just one strike. Very, very pigmented, very smooth. I didn't feel like I had to press that hard at all. And then this is what happens when I color over it a little bit. The pigmentation is beautiful. It applies smoothly. If you need to go back over your line, you can darken it. It builds wonderfully. And I found the same with the other two colors as well. You see there's what the purple one looks like, and then you can just build and build and build as needed. Of course, you know, I color outside the lines and the pencil goes dull, but on your eyes this applies so smoothly and so neatly. Likewise, I know a lot of ladies like to use white pencils like inside their tear ducts and like smudge it out uh, before it has a chance to set, or like in the waterline to make their eyes appear like more open and kind of poppy-ish. I haven't tried that yet, but now that I have oops, I went outside my line. Now that I have a white eyeliner pencil, I may have to actually try that. So that's my three eyeliners, my lipstick and my eyeshadow. My stepsister also sent me a few samples out of her own collection. She sent me a sample of the liquid foundation in the color Taffeta, and she sent me their BB cream in the color Bisque. Bitty little samples. The note that she included, which I've lost already, said that she included 10 to 12 drops of the foundation, which should be enough for 2 days wear. And the same thing with the BB cream. The other thing that she sent me, which was a little bit of a surprise, I forgot I had requested it, was their liquid tanner gradual self-tan something or another. I'm going to try it later. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I'm not really the kind of person who cares about tanning, but I saw her picture, and I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about because they all do it, where they do one leg and show their legs like side by side, and hers looked, oh my god, amazing. She said it was with one application and that she mixed the stuff with her favorite lotion. And she even sent me a little bit of her favorite lotion so that if I needed to, I could mix it myself without wondering what kind to use, which I thought was just really, really sweet. That's how a presenter or a consultant should treat prospective customers. help them out, give them the hints, tips, and tricks ahead of time so that they know what they're working with and what they're dealing with, which is something that I haven't really seen from a lot of presenters for a lot of companies, and even unique presenters, not to knock the company as a whole, because these colors are, really pretty and fresh, and the prices are mostly reasonable. I know a lot of ladies wouldn't think twice about spending 20 bucks on a lipstick, so $19, totally reasonable. The pigment I already mentioned is well within the price range of what I would expect for this particular quality of product. The eyeliners are listed as being 15 bucks a piece, and the reason I ended up with 3 of them is because there's actually a deal on the website where if you buy 3, then you get a little bitty bit of a discount. I think the set of 3 is like $40 or something like that. So the prices on all of these items are actually remarkably reasonable, much more so than their doofy mascara. I mean, come on, 30 bucks for this stuff? But can I say, if you don't have allergies, holy crap. The first time I saw my stepsister wearing this stuff, I seriously thought she had fake eyelashes, and she just laughed. She thought it was the funniest thing because she was just wearing mascara, and I was like, oh my god. I'm wearing Younique product right now. Let me go ahead and take off my glasses so you can get a look. I know my application leaves something to be desired because I'm still learning how to work with pigments and stuff, but I'm actually wearing the foundation that she sent me, which is not a complete match for my skin tone, but that's because my face oxidizes basically everything. I am an oil slick by nature, and that changes the color of every foundation that I put on. I'm also wearing the pigment and the Prosperous eyeliner. Crushed and Prosperous is my eye look right now, with the random flesh tone eyeshadow to do a little bit of the blending and to create a bit of a base. The only thing that I could say that I'm not super crazy about is that somehow I was under the impression that these were waterproof, which is why I bought 3 of them, because I'm always looking for a good waterproof eyeliner. And when I received the package, I'm going to go ahead and try to show you so you can read it for yourself. There's nothing on here that indicates that this is a waterproof product. Nothing anywhere. Having said that, these are the eyeliners, and they've had a little bit of a chance to set, and this is what happens when I rub my finger, and you can see that I'm pressing pretty hard. They're super smudge proof, not going anywhere. So will they last the rest of the day? I don't know. Usually after I put on my makeup and then watch Steel Magnolias or the saddest episode ever of my favorite TV show of all time, I've cried off most of my eyeliner, especially, the under eyeliner, and today I haven't. And that's definitely a win because, as I said before, with my itchy allergy eyes and the watering, and I'm a crier and all kinds of stuff, I can mess up some eyeliner pretty quick. So between the easy, smooth application and the apparently waterproof nature, I'm definitely sold on the pencil eyeliners. This is the other thing that I'm really going to come back for. The Moodstruck Opulence lipstick. You can see what it looks like on my lips right now. And I'm going to reapply it using my camera, so this is going to be very uncomfortable. And as you can see, not a lot of difference. This has already gone through 2 meals and 1 cry fest, and that's just today. So the fact that this stuff is holding up as well as it is, I'll make the concession. Yes, it's a very, sort of neutral kind of lip tone color. The last thing I'm going to talk about, and I don't have a full size, and I don't actually know how much it sells for, but the Touch Liquid Foundation. I applied it the way I always apply my foundation. I did my whole skincare routine and my moisturizer, and then my foundation, and then my setting powder. And this is what it looks like at the end of the day. Pretty smooth. It held up all right to my cry fest. I had to reapply my blush. And yes, I'm an oil slick right now, but that's typical for this time of day. It's not very unusual at all. So I think it's listed as a full coverage foundation. Bollocks. Medium coverage, maybe. If I'm going to pay a lot of money for a full coverage foundation, it needs to disguise me as another person and hide my freckles and everything else. However, the whole 5 drops thing, if the sample my stepsister sent was only 12 drops of product, I can say honestly, I still have half the sample left. So I can apply it again. So definitely the 5 drops thing is true. And maybe you can get more coverage by applying the stuff a bit thicker, but I don't like to put on a lot of foundation. I don't like heavy full coverage foundations anyway. I really just wanted to try it to see if I liked it. And I do like it. So I guess that's all the important information. I've tried Younique for the first time in my life out of my own pocket, and I've got to say, really, really pleasantly surprised. But since this channel is making its way toward regular reviews, and I know a lot of people are curious about the company, so I figured I'd go ahead and express an honest opinion, and it turned out to be, honestly, a really positive one. So that's how that goes, and I really hope you enjoyed. If there's anything else that you'd like to see me try, or if you've got any questions, of course, feel free, as always, to leave your comments down below, and I will get back to you as needed. If you would like to make a purchase, I will leave a link to the page in the description. And if you want to see me try something else, if you're curious about my opinions on any other Younique products, you know what? Let me know, and maybe I can go ahead and try some next time I see my stepsister, or even place another order, because it looks like I'm going to be doing that anyway. Y'all have a good one.